I was born 400 years ago in the Highlands of Scotland. I am immortal, and I am not alone. Now is the time of the gathering, when the stroke of a sword will release the power of the quickening. In the end, there can be only one.
Here we are, born to be kings. We're the princes of the
Buonanotte, grazie Molly.
But I'm a reporter, not a reader.
How do you think Barbara Walters got started?
Speech therapy. Look, Mr. Talmadge, I belong out in the field.
Do you know how many girls, women, would give their right arms to sit behind the anchor desk?
Oh, the one's called Lefty. I don't want to be an anchor. Anchors are only good for holding things down. I'm an investigative reporter. I belong out in the street.
Wrong. You're a co-anchor filling the slot between weather and sports. And as long as I sign the checks, you'll be in makeup, ready to roll for news at 11.
It run 20 minutes ago. Pupils reacted, so they had to jump start him. His respiration's ragged as hell. He's also got extensive head injuries.
I want x-rays on the stat.
Right away.
Let's go.
Okay, watch
Get
yourself.
him squared away with the knitting right away.
Yep.
The 10 best-dressed actors in Hollywood, who cares? They call that news?
It's the lighter side.
Possible 545 in vicinity of 6th and Hill. Victim en route to city center emergency. Suspect vehicle description. Two-door domestic, dark blue. Last seen going north on Lake.
Did you hear that? Things are happening out there.
Yeah, too bad the cops can't do anything about it.
You see, that's a story. The personal side of becoming a random victim in this city. Can you run one of these?
Yeah, my sleep. And I didn't go to 6 years of film school for this.
Let's go.
Whoa. What about the news at 11?
Well, it's 4.5 hours from now. And this could be our lead feature, the little victim in the big city. Come on.
I don't know.
Come on, Jack. Where's your sense of adventure? Come on. Where's your ambition? Let's go.
Okay.
Hit the camera, Jack. Come on, hurry up.
Where's the Lord and Master?
Late.
So he's not perfect after all.
His vital signs are stabilizing.
Need cardiac consult now, not the one. What's happening with X-rays?
I'll go up.
Barbara. Thanks.
What we got? Right, here. Go. Give me a hand over here, Jim.
ECG stat. We need chest X-rays, blood gases.
Pupils are fixed and dilated.
Okay. Hold them down.
Len, let's take him over to ICU.
Dr. Foster.
Have Dr. Stevens look after him.
Doesn't look good. I'm afraid we're gonna lose him.
Emergency station Alpha.
Massive hemorrhaging in the frontal lobe.
What's left of it?
Terminal edema throughout the cortex. I'm surprised he wasn't DOA. What's his vitals now?
Where did he go?
What? Who ordered him moved?
Nobody told me. The IV's still dripping.
Dr. Adrian, Colin
Is he dead?
Mark.
House phone.
Yes, hi, this is Dr. Wilder in ER. Did we just send over a cold one?
No, Dr. Wilder. It's been real dead down here.
Dr. Lee.
Thank you.
Dr. Porter, call emergency. Dr. Porter, please call emergency.
Admitting, this is Carol.
Yes, Carol, this is Dr. Wilder in ER. We sent up ID on a critical accident patient. Have you notified next of kin yet?
Well, I was going to, but his brother just came by and...
His brother?
Yeah, he was really nice. About 6 feet. Good looking, ponytail.
Thank you. Well, apparently our critical patient just checked out of the hospital.
That's impossible.
His brother came by to take him home.
The man was dying. We have to find him.
Barbara? Barbara. Barbara, we worked together a long time, you and I. And I'd like to think that we have more than a professional relationship.
I was hoping so.
Me too. Oh, and Barbara, don't mention this to the rest of the staff. I'll follow it up myself.
I'm sorry.
Dr. Porter, please call emergency.
Yes, Carol, this is Dr. Wilder once again. About that patient we have down here, you did photocopy his ID, didn't you?
That's standard procedure, Dr. Wilder.
I see. Would it be possible if I could come up there and look at it?
I'll be here.
Thank you.
Yes, we did admit a hit-and-run victim earlier this evening. Are you related to Mr. MacLeod?
Who? Wait, what was that? The accident victim's name is MacLeod?
I can't divulge any.
Duncan MacLeod?
Well, you know the guy?
Let's go.
Well, are you related?
Yes, I'm his sister.
Why doesn't he call?
He probably got hung up someplace without a phone. Maybe he ran into somebody.
Like another immortal.
Tess. He can take care of himself.
The exigencies of urban life, never realizing how vulnerable each of us is, has brought us to the emergency room of City Hospital, where a man who only hours ago was healthy and living his life, a man who now lies
Excuse me, but
injured.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
We're doing a story on the city's victims of violence.
Please, this is a hospital.
We're checking on your patient, Duncan MacLeod.
The admitting office handles...
Is he in surgery?
Look, if you just turn it off.
Okay, forget the camera. But can we see Mr. MacLeod?
Mr. MacLeod's injuries were minor. He's been discharged. There's nothing more I can tell you.
But the police call was for vehicular homicide.
The police were wrong.
That's good. Well, there goes the story, huh? I'm really sorry. I'm sorry to bother you. Sorry. Let's go, Jack. Got that. Sorry.
Sorry about the morphine, Mr. MacLeod. But over the years, I realized that my in-house patients require substantial sedation to avoid disturbing my neighbors. But none of them have ever held your promise. Modern medicine, Mr. MacLeod, it does such a poor job of healing the body. We simply must improve the healing process. But how? Now, a man comes into my ER with severe brain trauma, multiple internal injuries, bone fracture, and he simply gets up and walks out. I must know more about this man. There, Mr. MacLeod. Any discomfort you're about to feel will pale in the medical history we're about to make together. Our first approach will be a cell pathology exam, for which I will need a tissue sample. Mr. MacLeod, this may be the beginning of a beautiful relationship.
Duncan?
You remember me? Randy McFarland.
Yes. What can I do for you?
I just came by to see how Mr. MacLeod was doing. See, I'm doing the story on the city's accident victims.
Accident? What accident?
He didn't tell you? About last night?
No. No, he never even came home. What happened?
Well, there was this accident, a hit and run, and he was taken to City Hospital.
Dr. Wilder?
Yes, you're looking for me?
Yes, well, actually, we're looking for someone you saw last night. Duncan MacLeod.
MacLeod. Yes, I saw Mr. MacLeod last evening.
Was he hurt?
Well, actually, we're not really sure. You see, when a patient checks himself out of the hospital, we have no choice but to discharge him.
Has anyone else come looking for him?
No. Would you please excuse me?
If he was here, something pretty nasty must have gone down. He's not exactly the accident-prone type.
But if he left, where is he?
Honestly, there's nothing else for me to tell you.
Well, then, can I see his file?
Well, as I recall, the man wasn't here long enough to create any sort of a file.
Well, how about his x-rays?
No, he was out of here long before we could order up any x-rays.
Do you ordinarily sign the discharge papers?
Well,
Dr. Wilder,
Yes?
we've got a bad dog bite down here.
Thank you. Look, I really would like to help you, but I don't know what else to say.
Well, the paramedics said he was seriously injured.
Paramedics aren't equipped to give any sort of diagnosis.
Dr. Wilder?
Yes, and Mr. MacLeod walked out of here on his own volition. Now, seriously injured people, they don't do that, do they?
I told you, lady, nothing strange in the way of a homicide's been reported. I mean, maybe you just took a business trip, forgot to tell you.
Oh, give me a break. Are you nuts?
Listen, Sergeant Harold. First, your people told me I had to wait 48 hours before I could file a missing persons report.
That's the law.
Then they said I should come back.
I wish I had something to tell you. So do we.
A man doesn't disappear without a trace.
Look, Miss Knoll, we get a couple of these things a week in here. I mean, we spend more time trying to track these guys down than you'd imagine. And you know what? When we find them, they usually don't want to be found.
What are you saying?
Look, you're a beautiful woman, and a guy would have to be crazy. But men are men. These things happen.
Let's go.
I don't get this. What is so damn newsworthy about this MacLeod guy?
He's brought into the hospital after being run down. He gets up and he walks out under his own power, and then he promptly disappears. I mean, it sounds like there's a story in there somewhere.
So we want his complete medical history then?
Who knows? You know, maybe he's got something to hide.
Okay.
Party?
Yeah, we're all meeting down at Clancy's for dinner. I thought it might be a chance for everyone to have a good time.
Oh. You know, Miss Moore, someday a sprain like this will heal in minutes. Right from within your own body.
Ugh. I can handle this. You go ahead.
Yes, this is Dr. Wilder.
It's Randy McFarland, Doctor.
Oh, hi. I'm rather busy right now. Can I call you back?
You too busy to hear about your patient, Duncan MacLeod?
Can I put you on hold? Barbara? I have to take this in the other room. Go ahead, Miss McFarland.
We've been doing some research, Doctor, and there are no medical records anywhere on Duncan MacLeod. No vaccinations, no hospitalizations. There's not even dental work.
Well, maybe he's just really healthy.
It's odd, though, that, after he left your hospital, he just disappeared, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But thank you for calling, and I'll make sure to call you if I hear anything.
I just tell this guy about a medical miracle, and he acts like I'm talking about dental floss. Let's check into this Dr. Wilder and his ER and see what turns up.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. Just fine. So you think you're gonna make it tonight?
Oh, right. The party. Look, Barbara, I'm not very good at parties. But, I'll be there. Hello?
Paul? I thought you were coming. The party's over.
Oh, Barbara, I'm sorry, something came up.
Something always comes up.
It's just, it's not been a very good time.
It's about that patient, Duncan MacLeod, isn't it?
Barbara, I thought we said we weren't going to mention him again.
He wasn't the first, Paul. I've always done what you asked me. You owe me the truth. As much as I care for you, if you can't tell me, I'm going to have to bring it up with the hospital board of inquiry.
No, you can't do that.
Then explain it to me.
All right, I'll come over to the restaurant.
The restaurant's closed. Everybody's gone home.
All right. Well, I'd still love to see you.
I'd like that.
Where are you?
I'm at the pier next to the parking lot.
I'll be right there.
glad you came.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Missed a great party, but I took a lot of pictures.
Barbara, you must promise me that you will forget about MacLeod and never mention his name again.
What are you afraid of, Paul? What have you done?
Nothing. I've done nothing.
Then why all the secrets and all the lies?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I heard what you told the reporters about us not taking any x-rays.
I don't recall.
I checked radiology. The x-rays aren't there anymore. The same thing happened with Mrs. Wilson and Mr. DeSavlo. Please, Paul, what is going on? We've got to tell somebody about that MacLeod fellow, about what happened to him in there. We left ER in critical condition.
Barbara, I'm sorry, but you won't be telling anybody anything.
Why?
Because you'll be dead.
God, Paul, please. Paul, no, please. Paul! Please, no, please.
And with me here is Sergeant Bill Harold. Sergeant, what exactly occurred here last night?
Look, we have an apparent female homicide victim aged 25 to 30.
Any idea who might have done this?
Not at this time, although we do have several witnesses who saw a car leaving the scene. We'll keep you informed, all right?
A grisly scene down on the pier last night, with more details as they become available. Reporting live from Silver Strand Beach, this is Randy McFarland. Now back to you, Brian.
And we're out.
Sergeant, what kind of car was seen?
Look, I'm not at liberty to tell
It's
you
off the record. Promise I'll stay out of your hair.
All right, off the record, it's a black T-Bird. Yeah.
Dr. Wilder, do you have any comment on the murder of Barbara Madison?
I only heard it this morning. I'm shocked and saddened now, if you'll excuse me.
But are you aware that the prime suspect in her murder is the patient we discussed?
Yes, Duncan MacLeod. I have no idea why he would do such a thing.
Well, do you see any possibilities between his visit to this hospital and the events of last night?
I leave such matters to the police. I suggest you do the same.
The pier, you think he was there?
Witnesses saw his car speeding away from the scene.
Then he's alive.
Yeah, but this murder down by the bridge, they think Duncan did it.
Bright boy.
This is insane. Duncan didn't kill anyone.
Look, he phones. I want to know. You got it?
MacLeod and Noel Antiques.
You accept a collect call from Duncan.
Yes, I will.
Go ahead, party.
Duncan, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Are you all right? Where have you been?
Not really. Sure.
Where are you now?
The harbor. Near Silver Strand.
Okay. Okay, there is a little cafe there. I'll be right there. And stay hidden.
Why?
You're wanted for murder.
What?
You're wanted for murder. Hello? Duncan? I've got to go get him. Richie, help me.
I'll take care of it.
All right, this is it. Let's go. Let's go.
You're alive.
Yeah, well, don't judge a book by its cover.
Where have you been all this time?
Oh, what time?
Look at today's date.
Oh, my God.
Where have you been?
I don't know. Look at this. The police think I killed this woman.
They have witnesses who swear your car was there.
She was a nurse at City Hospital.
That's the hospital you were at.
I was?
Don't you remember?
I've seen her before.
Massive head injury.
She was killed on the pier.
At the rear of Clancy's parking lot.
Well, they said the only thing stolen was her camera. How do they know that?
Because she had the camera strap attached to her wrist.
Well, why steal her camera, not her purse? I wonder.
You found it.
Yeah, well protected by limited title action this time of year.
But Duncan, the film, even if there's anything worth looking at, it's been sitting in salt water.
Tessa, trust me. We're not going to 1 hour photo. Ugh, come on.
Why don't you just take this to 1 hour photo?
Because we don't have an hour to spare, and I happen to be wanted for murder.
He's joking, right? I forgot he doesn't have a sense of humor.
So what do you think?
How far down was it?
18 feet, stuck in rocks.
Case is still intact, which is good. The immersion in salt water, which is bad. But I do like a challenge. Lights. Well, not bad, considering the salt water. Looks like a party.
Is that all?
Well, it's a full roll, 24 exposures.
She squeezed off an extra shot at the end of the roll.
Oh, you're right. It's overexposed and out of focus. You can't see it at what it is.
You might be able to enhance it with a computer simulation.
Well, that'll take all night.
I'll give you a hand. Besides, what else have you got to do?
Something's weird with MacLeod.
How do you mean?
Well, this isn't the first time he's shown up right in the middle of one of my stories.
Coincidence.
I stopped believing in that about the same time I stopped believing in the tooth fairy. He's into something with a good doctor. And I'm gonna learn what it is.
So what's he doing?
He's taking what can be seen in the picture and creating the most probable form.
Hell of a thing.
Looks like a finger.
What's that?
Looks like a ring.
It's some sort of a symbol.
This is the Greek letter Omicron.
Well, it sure doesn't tell you much.
You'd be surprised, Sam. You'd be surprised.
Can I help you, Miss McFarland?
Dr. Wilder, I'd just like to ask you a few questions.
Not now.
Where are the others who disappeared from your ER?
What's this about?
It's about a half a dozen people being discharged from your emergency room and then disappearing.
Young lady, are you implying
that there's something going on in your ER and Duncan MacLeod is a part of it? You bet.
You don't give up, do you?
Never.
Well, it's a rather long story, but I assure you there's a credible explanation for all of this.
I've got the time.
"72 organizations in this country using the Greek letter Omicron."
How many used Omicron as the first letter?
Let's see. Oh, I love these software upgradings. Up. 1. Omicron Delta, Honorary Medical Fraternity of Trauma Care Specialists.
Emergency room doctors.
Of which there are 33 members in this city.
But only one treated me.
People know I'm here.
I see. But this isn't where they'll find you.
This would qualify as an infringement of the First Amendment. You're trying to muzzle the press.
I'm glad to see that you still have a sense of humor, Miss McFarland. Please, walk over to the gurney. Please.
help you? I hope so. I was looking for Dr. Wilder. Is he in?
And you are?
A very old friend. My plane has a layover for a couple of hours, and I thought I might catch him.
He should be here, but he hasn't checked in. He could be at home.
Thank you. Ah, I forgot. My address book is in my luggage. He lives at?
421 Highland.
Thank you so much. He's not there, but I've got his address.
No, it's just a little sharpness, Miss McFarland. Really, no, you'll go to sleep. You won't feel any pain at all.
Look, Doctor, I want to know more about these experiments of yours. I think it'd make a great story. You're unconscious. I can't help you.
No, don't underestimate yourself. You're of enormous help to me and to all mankind.
I could get you on 60 Minutes, on CNN.
Now you're underestimating my intelligence. Do you think I'm insane?
No, it never crossed my mind.
This is it. No, stay here.
But let me come with you.
No.
Miss McFarland, you should be excited. You're about to be part of something historically significant. You see, by altering genes, we may be able to prolong our lives for decades, even centuries.
No. I report history. I don't participate. Please. You're gonna kill me.
Of course not. My mission is to save lives. But I need my research subjects. And although you're not as interesting as Mr. MacLeod, you'll do fine.
Please.
Miss McFarland, someday you'll be proud of what you've done. Very proud.
No peace for the wicked, Doctor?
Get out, I'll kill her. She's not like you, she won't survive.
You wouldn't so much as scratch her, I'll dissect you.
Leave it. Come on! Go!
Two more you had on up there. Make sure there's nothing in the upstairs floors.
It's you. Wilder?
He won't hurt you.
Where is he?
He's dead.
Stations 18 and 32 up there to see. Yes, sir.
The lab is pretty burned up. It's hard to tell what he was doing down there. I'm not sure I really want to know, but can you give us a statement?
Statement?
Deploy a couple of more guys on the main floor. We don't want
I
any...
think I just slept through the best story of my career.
Let's get some statements from these.
Hey, what about you, MacLeod?
He's trying to help mankind. Some men, it's a dangerous impulse.
What's that?
Can we go?
Don't reel it up so fast.
Yeah, okay, but I want a full statement from you later.
Let's go home.
Thanks for getting me out of there.
It wasn't us, we found you out here.
Cloud?
Okay, you got it.
I'm gonna get that story one of these days.
All because I was going to Cookie Town.
You have a long memory.
Yeah, I have to.